Everybody's muted. Get that going, and we will not have any phone calls. Good.
We're not all muted.
You are now. Okay. So I'm doing classes here at the South Bethlehem branch of the public library. We are following COVID protocols. We have masks, we have ventilation, we have plenty of room. So if you feel like coming in person, you're more than welcome. You'll be safe. Just a little shaking. And then we'll start with sinking chi, washing the internal organs. Start with shoulders width stance. Move in ways that are comfortable. Breathing is free and easy. Shoulders are relaxed and lowered, elbows are down. Use this opportunity to relax. Relax all the muscles you can just by thinking about it. Gathering chi from the world around us and the heavens. Guiding it in through the top of the head, down through the organs and tissues. Displacing, washing out stale, stagnant chi. Flushing it down through the legs and out the bottom of the feet. Those of you that are studying Tai Chi, this move makes use of Pong energy and Ske, plucking, grasping and pulling down. 2 of the 8 energies of Tai Chi. very nice. And when bending over, just go as far as you can comfortably. Closing. Just feel the chi behind the navel and let it go. Gathering chi to the 3 dantian, starting with the middle. Reaching out, gathering fresh, vibrant chi from the world around us, the heavens. Having that sipped in by the navel to the space behind the navel. Filling that space behind the navel in front of the spine. And then let go and reach out again. Then gathering chi to the lower dantian, maybe a little bit wider stance. Reaching down, gathering vibrant chi from the earth, up through the legs, through the hips into the pelvic bowl, then tracing around to the tailbone, up to the space between the kidneys, which is called the Mingmen, and around to the navel, the front entrance to the middle dantian. And again, just reach down as far as you can comfortably. And we'll shift to gathering chi to the upper dantian, gathering in front of the face, watching your fingertips as they come in toward your forehead to that point between the eyebrows. And let it go, trace down to the navel. Very nice. Closing. Okay, we're just going to work on the main movements of the 15. Let me see who's here. All right, we should be in good stead. Feet, shoulders width. Calming Shen, regulating the breath. Hey, come on in. So make yourselves comfortable and follow along. You drove all the way from Allentown? Wow. Okay. So we're going to work on the 15 Tai Chi movements, which is a Tai Chi set of Master Jiao Guri. So just follow along as best you can. They're not that complicated. Wuji stance, feet shoulders width, knees a little bent, hips unlocked. Hands, palms facing up, just below the navel. Inhale, drawing up to the level of the heart. Turn the hands over, exhale, down. And repeat. So this is an opportunity to relax your shoulders, lower the elbows, relax all the muscles you can just by thinking about it. Calming the Shen means calming our spirit, calming our heart, calming our minds. So in Chinese, Shen can be translated to all those: heart, spirit, and mind. Rise up a little, sink down a little. That is movement 1. Movement 2, parting clouds, embracing the moon. So the palms rotate, so your hands rotate, so your palms are facing inward. And you want to imagine that you're pushing apart fog. And through the fog, you can see the moon. You put your hands under the moon, draw it in toward your forehead, down toward the middle dantian. And repeat. Spreading out the fog, pushing it away. Drawing in the moon. You can back up if it helps to see better. That's it. You don't have to get a crick in your neck. So the first part of all these exercises, just learn the movement. And in this way of teaching, that means mimic. You don't have to worry. There are no Qigong cops on the lookout critiquing your movement. Just do the best you can. Be relaxed. Very nice. Now, from here, we're going to transition to the third movement, which is sinking and lifting the ball. So you're going to shift your weight to your right foot, draw in the left toes to your instep. Hands go, left hand is low, right hand is high. Step out, about half a pace, so that your heels are at least even with your toes, still shoulders width. Shift your weight to the front foot. Separate your hands. Lift up, press down. Turn, shift to your rear foot. Top hand scoops low, back hand scoops high. Turn and shift. So let's break that down. We're here. Gonna shift to the right foot, draw in the left. Weight still on the right. So the right leg is called full. So all the weight is there. Left leg is empty. Very little weight there. Step out. And we're going to shift to the front foot. Turn 45 degrees, shift to the rear foot. Turn, front foot, shift, back. So with the lower part of the body, it's just this movement back and forth. Like we worked on pouring water on Saturday, it's the same thing. Over the foot. So the hands are going to get in this action too. Left hand is low, right hand is high. So we shift to the front foot. We separate the hands, press down, lift up. Turn, shift. This hand scoops down. This hand scoops up. There's the ball. Turn, separate, press. There you go. Expanding, drawing back in. Now, just for starting, make it in steps. Turn, do the hands. Turn and shift. Do the hands. Turn and shift. Do the hands. Just relax. Relax. Yeah. There you go. The strength of Tai Chi is in its softness. In time, as you've got the movements under your belt, you can start to smooth them out a little bit so that as you're moving, your hands split a little. Boom, as you're moving, your hands scoop. That's the end. Initially, just back and forth. Breath is easy and relaxed. Pardon me. So this hand's going to go low, and this one's going to go high. That's it. Ron, since you've got a Tai Chi background, hidden in here is a block. This is a little bit like cloud hands, but not exactly. Down and up. It's right. It's not way out. It's just right in front. Boom. Now we're going to transition and do the other side. So we draw in the front foot, step out, the hands switch positions. Right? So I got my left hand on the bottom. Now my left hand's on top. Draw in the right foot, step out. And it's the same pattern, just on the other side of the body. We want to get both sides used to the movement. Move like you're moving through water. It gives you just a little bit of thickness to move through. This hand is as high as my shoulder. This hand is as low as mid-thigh. This hand is right in front of the rear leg. This one is in line with my shoulder. What's going on here? Someone throws a punch. I capture the hand. I dislocate the elbow. It's a very gentle sport. So this is the first half of this movement. Now I'm going to give you the other half. So draw in the front foot, step out, leave the hands just where they are, don't change them. Shift the weight, draw in the left foot, step out, shift forward. Now the left hand is on top. Press down, lift up. Turn, draw back the elbow. Scoop down, scoop up. There you go. Switch. So we're just doing it on the opposite side, and the hands are reversed. For those of you into exercise physiology, I know you got to all be into that. The first one is similar to a what's called a unilateral crawl. Left hand moving, left leg moving. This one is a cross crawl, right hand moving, left leg moving. Again, down and up. Draw back the elbow. Scoop and scoop. Now, to move to the other side, draw in the left foot, step out, shoulders width, shift the weight, draw in the right foot, step out, roll the hands, shift, press. Same thing on the other side. And again, Ron, a hidden block. This is one of Master Zhao's favorite movements in the 15 set. He calls this one complete. It's a complete movement. Gives you lots of body rotation, arm and leg movement, rotation at the hip, the waist. There you go. Now, movement 4. Draw in the front foot, step out, shift the weight, draw in the left, step out. Both hands, pull the fingers back as far as you can comfortably, because you're going to shift your weight, push out, then up, then again, like holding the moon, shift back, draw in, and down. This is pushing up a mountain. Now this one doesn't have any rotation to it, so it's straight forward, straight back. That's it. This one's easy compared to 3. And then to shift sides, draw in the front, step out, draw in the left or the right, step out. Push up, draw in. Weights on the front foot, weights on the rear foot. Hassles coming at you, push. Draw in lightness, sunlight. Now, another little movement that's going on in here that I want to outline or highlight is this shoulder movement. As you push forward, the shoulders come forward. So you're getting this closing the front, opening the back. As you draw back in, open the front, close the back. So there's this arching. By drawing back the shoulder blades, it helps bring the arms back. And now, to move on to number 5, we draw in the right foot. We make like we're holding a big tree. Shift the weight to the right leg, lift up the left foot, step out. From here, elbow drops, hand comes down. We turn to the left. Then, hands like you're going to squeeze a ball together, but they go past each other. And then we go around. So watch this time because you'll see it now. This move is cloud hands. So the transition move on the sides is just reversing the hands. Rotating the hips. You might shift a little bit from one side to the other, but not a whole lot. It's all in the hips. What the Chinese called the yao. The yao runs from, I think, just above the knees to just under the navel, but it's the hip. So it's just a very gentle, rotational, elbows dropped. Because from the martial arts aspect of this is a block. My elbow gets up, my ribs are exposed, easy target. Low. And this is a sweeping block across the low body. Now, to do the step on both sides, we make the turn, we reach out to the left, draw in the right foot. Again, I'm holding a big tree. And then I step out. Switch the hands. Rotate. Bend the knees. Sit back in the stance. Okay, let's come back to the middle. Draw into just a normal stance, closing. We'll just work on the first 5. Shake it off for a minute. I just got to do a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Yeah. All we did before you came in was sinking chi and gathering chi. But yes, it'll be online. So, movement 1. Calming Shen, regulating the breath. Palms facing up. So the goal here is to really begin to enter that state of tranquility, that meditative state, and then hold on to that through the rest of the moves. Parting clouds, embracing the moon. That's it. For those of you counting, we're doing 8 repetitions. Movement 3, sinking and lifting ball. And shift sides. Scooping low, scooping high, gathering chi back to the dantian. Then the second part. And we'll switch sides again. And pushing up a mountain. Okay, bye-bye. Be well. Switch sides. Pardon me. Pardon. Cloud hands on horse stance. Reach out. Switch the hands. And draw back to a Wuji stance. Back to number one. Closing. Very nice. So, I want to show you one of the Qigong movements that I think is very sweet. So again, shoulders width. Qigong is a relaxation practice, relaxation movements. This one is called hands in sleeves. So, both hands are palms up about the level of the navel. As you shift your weight to one side, it's like you're sliding your hand into the sleeve. Turn the upper hand over, take it out. Turn that hand back over. Then the other hand goes in the sleeve. And it just keeps going. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhaling, exhaling. Let your back expand as you inhale. Nice and slow. Head held erect, shoulders relaxed. First one hand on top, then the other. You can't be balancing your bank book in your head and keep track of what you're doing here. And then closing. Then an oldie, but a favorite, the Qigong massage. We start, it's 4 parts. First is brushing. Start at the base of the neck, brush down the outside of the arm to the fingertips 4 or 5 times. 4, 5. Then roll the hand over, brush up the inside of the arm to the armpit 4 or 5 times. And the other side. However far you can reach up your back, down to the hips. hips to the knees on the outside of the legs. Knees to the ankles, or however far you can reach comfortably. Tops of the feet if you can get them. Ankles to the knees on the inside of the leg. Knees to the hips. Lower abdomen to the sternum. And then with your fingertips on the sternum, up to the collarbone and under the collarbone. The next is squeezing or kneading, like K-N-E-A-D, to squeeze. Just want to grab a hold of some muscle and tissue and just give it a little squeeze. Come up the inside of the arm. Not so hard as to leave fingerprints. There we go. Remember to get the low back, then the sides of the legs, the inside of the legs, the abdomen, and with your fingertips on the sternum and under the collarbone, pinching, if you will. Third, rubbing, a little friction. Last hand is, it's like you're clenching your fist, but it's very loose, and you're going to knock. Knock on the shoulder muscles, upper arm. Flip the hand over, do the inside. Fingertips on the sternum, under the collarbone. Closing. Thank you very much. Feel free to unmute. I welcome any questions. I have 6 before.
One comment is, I like the suggestion you had of moving through, because it slows me down. I like the suggestion of moving through water.
Yes.
It slows me down.
Yes.
It gives just a little bit of force, but not enough.
Right. It's just some teachers I know have used, like, think of moving through honey. You know, you just want to have that little bit of resistance to move slower instead of just flipping the arms around.
And the other thing, Phyllis, which I think of all the time, is standing with our head as if it's being pulled up by a cord. I have a look in the mirror sometimes and I feel like I'm slouching.
Yeah.
It sort of helps with my image, the feeling.
Yeah, it does. It does a couple of things. Lifts the head, Helps the chin draw in. Straightens the cervical spine. Helps with neck rotations. Oh, it's a wonderful move. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Kevin, for explaining the martial aspects of it. Thank you.
Yeah, because if you have that in mind and you're starting to move through the movements, like you've memorized the movements and you're starting to move through them with a little bit more fluidness, you're going to feel where the jin, where the force is.
Yep.
And by knowing, oh, it's pong and then ske, or G, like pushing up a mountain. G, plucking. I push in the middle of their body, I knock the wind out of them, and boom. Yeah. It's always something.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Bye,
Be
everybody.
well, stay healthy.
You too.
Guys.